Welcome, welcome. Let's keep going. I have a little over an hour left. Let's stick with this team even though we're getting bopped. I can't blame the team. I mean, there have been some pretty decent meta picks, but we have just been getting outplayed. Dude, giraffe. Always giraffe. I guess people are bringing giraffe in case they see a flincher. Maybe if they don't see a flincher, they don't bring giraffe. That's why we're not seeing it. At any rate, we know that Blaze can do some serious damage to Charizard, Venusaur, honestly, most of his team, except Garchomp and Clown Baby down there. You know, I kind of want to go back to having a steel move on my... I can't really. I really like the low kick. Whoops. Alright, let's low kick and bring Garchomp. Vascular Legion. We'll just do our best to keep him in the back. I also imagine that the ranks are far lower right now as the good players grind up, so I actually might check that after this game. Alright, so they went with, I guess, the... Oh wait, we don't want a Tailwind. Giraffe wants to do us dirty here. Actually, we need to get rid of the Primarina. Let's just go ahead and protect the Blaziken for now. I maybe should have switched into something else, but I want to see what this thing does first. I understand we're just gonna have to play in Trick Room. Alright, he hyper voices. Okay. Alright, so here's the issue, and that was pretty smart to do. I am going to actually just get slower with Blaziken every turn now. At least until Trick Room's done, so another 4 turns. And Moonblast really did not put a dent into the Primarina. He was using Hyper Voice. Honestly, I don't want to bring in the Vascular Legion, but we are going to let him sit. Hopefully he throws a Psychic into that slot. Good. Ah, Whimsicott. A 1 HP survive would have been just really epic there, but I understand. Alright, we reset the speed on the Blaziken. I forget. I think that the Primarina has an ability that makes its moves watertight. Ugh. I don't recall. Either way. We gotta do something. And honestly, I think at this point in my learning journey of this game, I need to get in as many games as possible, which I guess I should be doing oof, showdown for that, but I don't know. Too much of a purist, I guess. It just kind of felt empty to me when I was checking it out. I know it's all the same, but and it's even faster, but it I don't know, just didn't call to me. We are actually fastest right now. Let's see if the giraffe protects. He is not. He is going for the double kill. I don't blame you, buddy. Energy ball. What the heck? Energy ball. Pre-marina. I don't even know what to say. Other than I think it's time to start playing around with teams. Let's have a little fun. Sorry, I got another work text and was dealing with that. Also, kind of forget I turned on the record button, so not that anybody's watching. I do find the philosophy interesting, or at least the whole thought process behind it. Okay, let me stop going in a thoughtful direction here and actually play the game. Let's go Whimsicott. I think we'll start Garchomp. There is some serious baddies on that team, but I think he's still our best bet. Hmm. I think Floettes are mega. And then let's do Basculegion. The Raichu's scary, but can be handled with the Garchomp if I take care of him early. Anyway, I guess it's not philosophy, but the thought process behind someone who drops in on a stream with 0 viewers. I think that person is actually really interesting and cool, which sounds like pandering, but it actually takes, I don't know, it actually is an interesting process to have picked out a stream with 0 viewers, which I can only imagine that there's, tons, or, maybe there's tons with 1 viewer that exist in the space. But to be honest, I don't think I've ever browsed YouTube streaming, so I don't truly know how it works. Either way, I think it's a pretty cool thing to be doing. It's not something I've ever really done, but if people didn't do it, no one would be able to be found out, would they? Not that I'm looking to be found out, I'll be honest. I'm just looking to get through the day, have some fun playing Pokemon and other stuff. I do need to get back to my satisfactory build at some point. All right, so he went Raichu Y. Sylveon wanted to punish us hard. Let's go ahead and Tailwind and Stomping Tantrum into the Raichu. Do we think he protects? If I were him, I would protect. Let's go into the Sylveon. Alright, I brought in Whimsicott, which would eat the Stomping Tantrum pretty well. Alright, pretty big hit on Sylveon. I don't know if he survives this, though. The double fairy is terrifying. Okay. So that is done. We are going to bring in Floette. We're going to endeavor the Whimsicott slot. And then we will Dazzling Gleam. I'm pretty sure our Dazzling Gleam can drop Sylveon 37%. I never really knew what Fairy Aura did until I looked it up just this week. That it increases fairy damage by 33%. Unless he's very speed invested, I'm pretty sure our Floette is faster. All right, excellent. Plan worked out. All right, what do you got, bud? Still not sure if this Floette was worth the 30 something hours it took me to grind out all of Legend ZA to get it. Honestly, think Sylveon does its job just as well. Unless you run Light of Ruin to have a nuke button. Alright, so it's a double protect turn. I think we will end up doing the Endeavor on the Sneasler. Because I'm pretty sure we can get 12% of his health off with a Dazzling Gleam. I'm not sure what this game is communicating. Ooh, Zap Cannon, yuck. Dire Claw, alright, he was just going for it. Alright, let's Endeavor the Sneasler and drop another Dazzling Gleam. Actually, you know what? Sneasler is going to be faster than us. Let's bring in Basculegion. Hopefully he doesn't Zap Cannon into the spot. Ouch. All right, our tailwind's out. They have one more turn, I believe. Whimsicott to knock it off the Endeavor, so they are both at full health. I think we have to double protect to get rid of their tailwind, and then do we actually outspeed them? I don't think that we do. I think this might just be over. Depends on if they go into the flowout or not here. Nope, he was smart. I would have done that too. All right, GG, buddy, you got me. I keep saying I'm gonna try a new team, but then I just keep hitting the button. My meeting for 4 o'clock actually was canceled, so I am just gonna sit here and grind out until I feel like I've lost enough rank. I'm actually curious what the top person is right now. Let's see. Oh, okay. No one can tell yet. It probably takes like a week or something for them to post numbers. I remember it being like that last season. But I'm sure there's people already closing in on 2K or 2K already. All right, let me have a look at my phone real quick because I took a couple pictures of team IDs I wanted to try. Or I took one. Actually, I don't want to try that. After dismantling that Blastoise team, I don't really want to go with it. Let's see. This team actually seemed kind of fun, and I didn't really play it that much. And again, I don't build my own teams. I just, honestly, I just watch that Cybertron dude. All right, so Talonflame, Bloat, Sneasler, Mousehold with Sash. I guess that's for Follow Me. And then Scarf on the Basculegion. I do like Scarf on Basculegion. Oh, interesting. The Basculegion actually has Endeavor. All right, cool. I think I put in the code for this team and then never played it or played it once and was like, no way. All right. Looks like mouse hold with Mega Nuke. Man, Typhlosion is really kind of scary. Maybe not when paired with a Pelipper, but if not, he can get it off an eruption and he can't be flinched. Oh, let's go ahead and start Sneasler. Floette and Basculegion. I am worried about the Typhlosion. If we see it start, we're going to be learning a lesson the hard way with minus 15 rep. Or not rep, but elo. I didn't even look at theirs. I forgot to look. Oh well. Okay, so Talonflame's ability makes his bird moves go first. What I worry, I'm pretty sure that's Megastar Raptor. I think we fake out the Whimsicott. He might, if I were him, I would protect, but mouse hold, okay. And he went protect on the Star Raptor. At least we'll get decent damage on the mouse hold. Unfortunately, that is going to break our priority. Talonflame is still pretty fast, though. 178 speed. I think we tailwind. The mouse hold likely does a follow me. So let's put the close combat on the Star Raptor spot just in case it doesn't. The Star Raptor protected last turn, so he's gonna do something here. All right, mouse hold protects. Oh, not great. We get the tailwinds, but Sneasler is likely going down. Brightbird into Sneasler. Rip, Sneasler. Did hurt the Star Raptor quite a bit, thankfully. It might be a little early for Basculegion, TBH, but Talonflame is faster than Basculegion, so even if he does follow me, we should be able to last respects into the Star Raptor, I'm pretty sure. Or do we liquidate or wave crash? I think we last respects. Fingers crossed here. All right. Follow me. First attack from Talonflame. Basculegion, you're faster? What? I guess I should have looked, but I... Huh. Well... Bummer? That sucks. Alright, we gotta look at this because I am just straight DUM. M. Alright, 178 versus 143. So why did the Basculegion go first? I don't understand. We're both under Tailwind. Oh, the choice scarf. Doy, Dale. Oh, he tickled him. My attack and defense rises too when I get tickled. As expected, he sashed. Oh, knock yourself out. I don't think it will be enough, but yeah, not even close. All right, I don't want to protect on the Floette because it's our last turn of Tailwinds. We are going to last respects into Staraptor again. So some pretty bad misplays on this team just because I don't really know it yet. Dang it. No. That's bad for us, but it is what it is. Let's see who his last guy is. He still hasn't shown it. Pelipper. All right. I think we Moonblast into the Pelipper. Last respects the Staraptor. I don't know that we survive this turn, to BH. Well, we at least chose the right move types. Wow, that is such crap. Okay, that really is crap too that the Staraptor survived that with such little health. That said, I think we can survive a hurricane. Yep. And what, 250 or 200 damage last respects. That move is crazy. All right, Basculegion, you go hard, boy. GG Aegis, well played. All right, let's not make that mistake again. Basculegion has the scarf. I guess this is kind of trick roomy. I don't fully understand the Pelipper spot. Let's go Floette Mousehold. I feel like even if he starts in Incineroar turn 1, we Calm Mind, Follow Me. Or actually turn 1 we double protect, but turn 2 we Calm Mind, Follow Me. Basque Legion just because he's such a monster. And then Sneasler, I reckon. Garchomp has too many enemies on that team. We need him to sit before he gets himself a red card. Okie doke. Protect and um I'm assuming Follow Me yeah, Follow Me slower than unfortunately Trick Room gets set. Right. I think we still Calm Minds and Follow Me here. Oh boy. Malsol doesn't mind a parting shot. He'll eat that. Something I didn't know until today that Throat Chop actually stops parting shot. Alright, with our +1, we nuke pretty hard because we got 1.5 and then times 33. I think we just hit another Follow Me and let Floette do its thing. A Play Rough might be able to one-shot the Mousehold, I'm not sure. It's a pretty gnarly move, though. Ooh, Iron Head. Right. Ooh, Mousehold survives. Yeah, not great damage. Surprisingly, I thought that would be better on the Incineroar with a +1. Anyway, we'll double protect here. It would be good to be able to get a Hyper Fang off with the Mouse Hold. before it goes down, but I imagine it's going to be more of a follow me, eat an iron head. They have one more turn of Trick Room, unfortunately. So I think we just nuke into the Incineroar spot and follow me. Ooh, Mawwile's out. Who's in? Giraffe. Please do a parting shot. Throat chop. All right, Mousehold, you did your job. One HP. Welcome to my club. The 1 HPers. The 1%ers. And now Sneasler can't even fake out because stupid Giraffe's out. I assume Trick Room is done? Yep. We basically gotta go as hard as we can into the Ferafig. That opens us up to get attacked by the Incineroar, but I want to try and get the Giraffe down. All right, he doesn't eat a snack because the Incineroar has it. All right, see a Giraffe. Now what does this guy do? Parting shot. That's a bummer. -1 on the Sneasler now. And we've got a double protect this turn again. Does close combat? No, it's not super effective. Mawwile's a bit of a tough nut to crack. Fairy Steel typing is kind of wild. Okay, so that is now behind us. All right, I know that an Iron Head is coming, so I think I'm gonna switch to Basculegion and hopefully eat that. We need to get as much damage on the Mawwile as we can. All right, that's pretty good damage. Flare Blitz into Sneasler. The 1%er, man. All right, Floette's coming back in at neutral. And that Mawwile is mega slow. So let's just last respect Dazzling Gleam. Oh no, Sucker Punch? What? Mawile runs Sucker Punch? Mawile runs Sucker Punch. Ugh. I think we still win this though. Oh my gosh, he still has another Pokemon. Oh no, we are donezo. Never mind. I totally spaced that he had another Pokemon. Honestly, depending on how hard this Primarina can hit, this is probably it. Yeah. Oh, a crit. I think it would have been close, definitely, but the crit, oh, Life Orb. Nah, we wouldn't have survived it. GG, Mira, Nikki, well played. I thought I had you, but you schooled me with that freaking Sucker Punch. Gosh. I thought I was behind having to worry about getting Sucker Punched on Basket Legion, but nope, here we are. It's King Gambit just in a fairy costume. Okay. Trick Room team. Got a lot of shinies. I like that. I don't have a shiny Torkoal. I'd like to have one. He um okay. Gallade down there lately has been setting Trick Room in addition to the giraffe. So I guess Talonflame isn't actually as useful as I thought initially. But it does let me... Well, I don't have Earthquake. Never mind. Floette. Oh, we can't do that. So... Let's see. Basket Legion. Sneasler or Mousehold? I think Mousehold, actually. You can't reliably fake out when the giraffe is alive because dudes love to read that and throw them in. Cool. Shiny Rotom Wash is really neat. Okay, Aerodactyl is fastest thing around. He can Ice Bite, which is really terrible. So I think we Moonblast into the Aerodactyl, protect the Garchomp. That'll make our Stomping Tantrum come online in case someone decides to switch in, but right now it's useless. Either way, I'm hoping that he's going into the Garchomp with an attack, which I've seen happen multiple times now with Mega Aerodactyl. So just go for it. Will-O-Wisp, I will take that block for sure. Dual Wing Beat on fly. Dude, why does Dual Wing Beat work on me but never for me? It's so frustrating. Also, that move has no right being as powerful as it is. Not Moonblast, but the dual wing beat. It's stupid. Okay. Rotom was the fastest. I imagine he will go into the Floette. Maybe he throws another fire into the Garchomp, but we're gonna Stomping Tantrum since we can. Ooh, Garchomp avoided it. What a Chad. Imprison. Interesting. Alright, so I guess we can't protect anymore. Would be my guess. Yep. Alright, well, we just start laying down the damage as best we can. Alright. 3 turns of it, he finally got it. Unfortunately, that does make the Garchomp rather useless. Unless he picks up a flinch. Alright, pretty good damage there. Alright, I think we'll just leave Garchomp in and let him go out. Okay, never mind. GG, Lucy, well played. I do think we had control of that game, so. Which is weird to rage quit like that right there because they still had a chance, I think. Especially with the Garchomp burn. Oh, cool team. I'm assuming that's Mega Malamar. I don't know if that apple worm can Mega. Yikes. I don't think that there's anything that stops us from flinching. Let's bring Talonflame on the back. And then we'll bring our boy Basculegion since he's been putting in work today. Okay. Nice little dazzling gleam right here would be pretty nice. I think we fake out the Grimmsnarl. I'm pretty sure we would be faster. How hard does Dazzling Gleam hit? Actually, super effective on both. I think I'm going to forego the Calm Mind and just go for the damage with Dazzling Gleam. I would imagine he probably light screens, but 2 turns and we can take both of them down. We'll see how it turns out. I don't know a lot about Mega Malamar except it looks awesome. Oh yeah, I forgot I faked out the Grimmsnarl. Okay, Brazili Berry did not save him, but Malamar is still alive. That's a little scary. We got a crit on the Grim Snarl. I mean, I always take the crit, but it is what it is. Ooh, Psycho Cut. I guess I should have seen that coming. That's they didn't get any screens down, so I'm okay with that. Oh, what does he come out with next? Do we think he heals him with the matcha boy? I can never remember his name. The cup. Yep, there it is. All right. Talonflame is going to Flare Blitz into the Sinistra. And then, honestly, I think we just Dazzling Gleam again. I'm pretty sure we can pick it up. Actually, no. We're gonna Moonblast. Oh, or dude could just quit. That's fine too. GG Fish. Well played. I don't know why he quit so early. I guess people are just grinding out games as fast as possible. All right, more giraffe. Like draft just mandatory now. That said, we're not gonna bring giraffe, or we won't bring the Talonflame. Not, Jesus. We're not gonna bring the Sneasler because we're not gonna worry about the fake out. Let's see. I think we bring the Basculegion. And then let's go ahead and bring the Archomp. We might need it against those fire boys. Problem is, Pyroar has follow or has a heat wave, so follow me does not do a lot for us. Oh yeah, I gotta change my clothes into the granddaddy clothes from the battle pass. Those things are sick. Okay. Turn one, he does a heat wave with his Pyroar off of a Tailwind. I honestly believe that we survive. Oh, the mouse hold. I don't know that we survive it on the Floette. Do we? It's not boosted by the sun. That may have been a misplay, but I was really running out of time there. All right, let's see what happens. My throw here. We even knew what he was going to put out. Yep, a heat wave. Oh no, avoided. That's a shame. Okay, mouse hold at 1 HP. Alright, so he did what, 55 damage with his heat wave on me. Whimsicott doesn't really carry spread moves. I guess we could try and follow me. Get out another dazzling gleam, and the mouse hold gets a free switch in. Oh, sunny day. Interesting. Okay. Well, that changes things. Yeah, Floette still survives it, but we're not happy about it. Alright, Whimsicott's gone. They still have 2 turns of Tailwind left we gotta be aware of. Looks like we bring in Garchomp here because Basculegion is gonna be um, a little less useful since Last Respects will not work against the Pyroar and his water moves are now. Alright, I think we just go ahead and Stomping Tantrum into the Pyroar, and then let's Protect on the Floette to keep it alive for a turn. Not exactly sure what the giraffe does in this situation. Alright. I guess Trick Room? Oh, Psychic. Okay. Well, we couldn't act last turn, so Stomping Tantrum does a lot of damage there. He either takes it or brings in something that can take 150 ground, you know, like a flying type. I think that I am going to go ahead and just Dazzling Gleam. No, let's go ahead and Moonblast. Yeah, alright. Garchomp still survives. Oh, it gets burned. Come on, man. This game hates me. Alright, Tailwind's out. Basculegion, the monster, is in. Unfortunately, we can't last rights or last respects the giraffe. So that means that we cannot use it. Right? Unless we can pick up a flinch there. These 2 attacks just do what, half damage right now? Third less? 50%. Or no, it boosted by 50. Dang it. Alright, I think we just wave crash into the Ninetales. Ugh. Yeah, the giraffe finishes me off unless we get a flinch. And he avoids it, dude. This game hates me. Hey. Garchomp is hurt by his burn. Well, we'll Stomping Tantrum since that's our strongest move right now, but it doesn't matter. We're burned. First, last, he could have just protected right there, but he didn't need to. So, goodbye. GG, Victu, Polino, well played. Just wait till I get my cool jacket. That'll show them. Man, we're dropping rank. I guess we're 15 down. We're 25 down from where we started. Might as well meet a new lineup since we are going to, I think, wrap this video. Keep it at about 60 minutes. Really starting to stack the VP up there. 276k after getting all our goodies. Alright, nothing special in this bunch. Is there anything I don't have in here? Maybe more Peko. Style. Here we go. Yeah. We might need to find a better shirt. Yes. Oh, look at those Granddaddy Megan pants. I love it. I need shoes that line up a little bit better. Maybe the chunky white sneakers definitely do. Interesting. There's no viewing that. All right, we're seeing the dramatic pose everywhere. Let's switch over to serious pose. And overhand style is pretty cool. I mean, it's not. I don't think it's any different from regular, except you get that little hiya at the end. Oh yeah, no, okay, I see you high kick. I don't know why you're pitching because the Pokeballs don't need to go far. Gutsy winner or triumphant yelling or crowd loving winner. You know, honestly, I feel like the triumphant winner sometimes at the end of these games. All right, let's go see if we can't find a better shirt. Oh, the pink is nice. We might be going with that if we can find one that suits us. I might have to ask my wife, like, what goes with this. But I think I like the pink the most. We're going like full granddaddy at the golf course. Let's see. What about our gloves? Nah, nothing. What about shoes? Ooh, some slip-ons would be nice. Oops. Yeah, we're getting the fighting ones. That's all right. It's taken care of. I don't know why we don't see anything here. Maybe if you have a jacket, you don't see your belt. All right, the accessories are just hats, and the hats look dumb, so as do these headbands. Why does it show cat ears in the icon, but don't have cat ears in the shop? That's weird. You know, I kind of like these, the round brown sunglasses. Yeah. Hair will keep the same. Some of these poses, man, just ridiculous. Hey, what is this? Honestly, if I were a battler IRL, I think this would probably be my throw. The underhand just to lob out because they don't really go that far. All right, cool. We're looking real granddaddy here. I love it. See you in the next one. Maybe we'll actually win. Goodbye.